Nate, down the stretch there, it felt like the offense got a little flat, not a lot of movement. What did you see that happened there at the end, and how can you get guys to, run stuff, get the offense moving again?
Well, I thought we settled, for long contested shots, and we didn't do enough drive and kick, attack in the paint, forcing their defense to collapse. We pretty much settled on the perimeter with the three ball.
Kevin Brockway.
Sorry. Coach, the third quarter, they got about 37. Defensively, it seemed like they were getting to a lot of loose balls, and I guess also the turnovers. What did you see that kind of contributed to that outburst there?
Well, you just said it. They got hot. They were knocking down some threes. We had, some turnovers in that quarter, and they were getting to the free throw line. We got to be physical defensively, but we got to defend without fouling. And Robinson and those Dragic, I thought those guys really kind of took over. I thought Dragic took over in that third quarter. The fourth made some big plays for them, pretty much controlled the game. But they were got free behind the 3-point line, and they were knocking down threes tonight.
Kevin Bowen.
Specifically with Robinson, Nate, what did you see there from a defensive standpoint that he was able to get loose a few times?
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get him involved. We really set and talked about the first play of the game. We knew it was going to him, and sure enough, it went to him to try to get him going. He's a big part of what they do, and he was able to knock down that first three and just stayed hot from behind the 3-point line all night. He got loosed a couple of times. I think some of it was on offensive rebounds and kickouts, broken plays, and he was, just nailing those open looks tonight. 7 or 8 from the 3-point line. And we know he's an elite shooter, laser out there on the perimeter, and he made us pay each time that he had an open look.
Jay Michael.
Hey, Nate, what do you think about, when they were able to get out early? Looks like you guys are playing a lot in traffic with the over dribbling at times. Seems like a lot of people do it. Even though you had 16 turnovers, it looked like there were other possessions where you came up with tough contested shots from playing in traffic and how that contributed to this outcome.
Well, that's the key to this game. I mean, if we continue to play in traffic, they're going to that's what they do. They're going to show a tight paint. They're a team that pretty much their man defense looks like a zone because they're so tight. You have to get into your penetration and kick. I think when we got into that action, we got some open looks. We was able to knock down some shots. But when you're trying to force it and trying to split the two defenders, they have great hands. They're going to make you pay for that. And you're exactly right. Last game, 15 turnovers. Tonight, 17 turnovers by us. And, until we penetrate and kick and attack their closeouts, they're going to make you pay. And they did again tonight.
Tony East.
Nate, both games winning after the first quarter and then losing at halftime and ultimately losing the game. Is something happening, you think, late in the first, early second that's causing you guys to fall behind?
Maybe, I don't know. We're not getting enough stops. We're not getting execution. I mean, that's just, you don't win the game in the first quarter. So it's a 48-minute game. And, what we talked about is you're having to play all 48 minutes. And, we won the first, but, there are 36 other minutes in that game.